morning. That wasn't so bad. It's so cliche. The MC gets up and they're like, okay, that wasn't good enough. Good morning. Welcome to the Functional Aging Summit, second annual. How many of you here were here last year? First timers? I guess that's the balance. Awesome. This is great. So thank you, first of all. Thank you to our sponsors. We have sponsors here. Make sure you get time, take some time to meet our sponsors. Thank you to our the people who put together this event. Janice and Gretchen, I know, are around here. Everybody who helped, Celia, everybody who helped with registration. These events take so much to put together. Thank you to Cody and to Dan. We'll be talking to them and about them in just a moment. They're really the brains behind this. The advisory board, the FAI advisory board, which I'm so privileged to be a part of, they're really such a force behind making this work. And thank you. The reason your presence here today really makes this such a powerful event, and I think a real testament to this movement and how much we can do. So I'm Lindsay Vastola. I'm the current editor of PFP Magazine. If you're not familiar, it's Personal Fitness Professional magazine and media company. I'm also the founder of Body Project Fitness. So like you, I have skin in the game. I'm working with clients every day. Like I said, I've been so proud to be part of this organization. For the last 5 years, so 5 years ago, I started as the editor of PFP, and I really went into it because I saw so much lacking in the industry. I saw so much lacking in terms of just the general perception. Would everybody agree, like the perception of the fitness industry is still so skewed? And as fitness professionals, I really think that it is our opportunity to not only just be great and have passion and vision and be good at our craft, but we have to get the people that we can help, we have to up-level the vision and our esteem as fitness professionals. The Functional Aging Institute does just that. They've up-leveled what fitness is about for people, what it can be for people, that it's not just about going into a gym and lifting heavy weights and sports and performance. It's about living active, movement-based lives. And that's the power of this organization, and why every single one of us are sitting here today is because we want to be a part of it. We see value in something greater than just learning exercises and getting out there and doing it. We want to make a very specific change in people's lives. What's so powerful, what this has now become, I know it's only the second year, but this is now one of my favorite events. Yeah, if you've been here before, would you agree? It's so different. This is different than the typical fitness event where you're going and, you might learn exercises or maybe it's business-based, but this you get something so specific. You're going to leave with so many tangible things that you can take into your practice and apply daily with your clients and really build a meaningful career for yourself. So I'm excited to have you. The lineup is phenomenal this year. Really excited about the speakers, the sponsors. There's some really great sponsors here. Please take time, as I mentioned before. Get out there, see the products and services. I've worked with several of them just for my own business, and I know that they add a lot of value. With that, over the next couple of days. So with that, are we excited? Yes? Everybody's got their notebooks? You sat in the right spot. Thanks for sitting up there. So just a few logistics. In the case, over the next 2 days, if you do need to use the restroom, I'm guessing they are, I didn't even see on the way in. Where are the restrooms? Right out there. Okay, great. We will have breaks. We have our first speaker, and then we have a short break thereafter. Make sure you come promptly. It's just out of respect for our speakers, but also for you just to be present and get the most out of it. So you'll hear some music. We'll chime you guys in. We have lunch. Lunch today will be served and provided for you. It's a great opportunity to network. The Functional Aging Institute Advisory Board, as well as our sponsors and speakers, will be at different tables. Take the opportunity to meet them, ask questions, network, amongst yourselves. So that will be today. And just other information throughout the day. If you need anything, registration, just speak with anybody here. They're here for you and for you to get the best experience out of this. So with that, any other questions about the next 2 days? Networking event tonight after we close. So I want to talk a little bit about just, making sure that we get the most out of the next 2 days. We come to these summits, and I remember when I started about 10 years ago in the industry, the first event I went to, I was overwhelmed. Anybody know that feeling? Like it's like that information overload, right? So it's so important, I compel you, keep 2 notes, keep 2 notepads. The things that stuff are sort of like the nice to do, or maybe one day I'll do. And then I want you to write an action item list. Something that you can apply into your business or with your clients or for yourself professionally that you can implement and take action on immediately. Action begets action, right? So if we go and we're overwhelmed and sort of overloaded with information, it's hard for us to actually go and apply. So make those lists so you have those action items. Be present. Really be present. How many of you right now gave up clients to be working with to be here today, right? Time is money, but this is the best investment. This is the best investment of your time for these next 2 days. Make the most out of it. Be present physically. Be present just in terms of taking in the information. I also implore you to connect and network. It's so easy for us to kind of go back to our rooms and really want to, talk about what we're going to do or the information that we took on. I'm standing on the stage right now because of the connections and the networking that I've been able to be so fortunate to meet with Dan and Cody because of events like these, with the masterminds, with events. So take advantage, and there's so many different backgrounds. This is what's so great about FAI. Everybody comes from such a diverse background. So really take advantage of that. We excited again? Yes? A little more excited than 5 minutes ago? Okay. All right. So this is my favorite part because I get to introduce the brains, the power, the vision, the motivation between the Functional Aging Institute, or behind it, and what brought it to where we are all sitting today. I won't bore you once again with my story of how I met Dan and my ability to eat large steaks. I won't do that again this year. But I met Dan about probably 7 or 8 years ago now at an event very much like this. And we were in a mastermind group together. And I sat next to him at one dinner. And he just he was telling me about how he has this facility called Miracles Fitness. And he went on talking about how, he works with the active aging population, and the passion was so palpable. And he started talking about how he was thinking about creating a certification program. And how many short years later, here we are. There's nearly 200 of us in this room. We've impacted so many lives. Then I meet Cody. And I think what emulates Cody so much is at the end of, if you guys remember last year, remember when the goat got up on stage? That was the highlight of the event. The goat got up on stage. You'll find out more about that later, and why that's actually a very significant part of why we're here. But at the end, sort of at the culmination, the peak of the end of the event, Cody starts crying. Sorry, Cody. And I sat there and I said, these 2 men have so much. The words passion and vision and excitement and motivation kind of get thrown around in our industry, right? Like everybody has passion. We're all passionate. We all have a vision. But these men, what they've been able to cultivate by bringing together this passion, this vision, and actually taking action to make this something real, the impact is really, really fantastic, really phenomenal. And I think why we're all sitting here today is a testament to these 2 gentlemen. So it's my honor to introduce Dr. Cody Seip and Dr. Dan Ritchie. Hit it.